Good day everyone, I'm Sunshine Didoran. Our discussion for today is all about RA 9003 or also known as Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000. Before we proceed, these are some questions for us to answer to clearly understand the RA 9003. First one, what is all about RA 9003? The second one, what are the priorities of RA 9003? The third one, what is the importance of RA 9003? Number 4, why do we need to know that this RA 9003? Number 5, why is waste management important in school? Number 6, why is it important, I should say, 1 hour of practices of solid waste management in school? How can we manage waste at school? How do you dispose of waste eco-friendly? How does waste management help the environment? For the first question, what is all about RA 9003? Solid waste management is considered to be one of the most serious environmental issues in the Philippines. Annual waste generation was estimated at 10 million tons in 2010. This is expected to rise by 40% in 2020. The Republic Act RA 9003, otherwise known as the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000, provide the necessary policy framework, institutional mechanism, and mandate to the local government unites LGUs to achieve 25% waste reduction through establishing an integrated solid waste management plans based on 3 Rs. The 3 Rs are reduce, reuse, and recycle, while the efforts of the LGUs are still very limited with a mix of result in implementing the national mandate. This paper presents the experience of Cebu, a second largest city in the Philippines with about 1 million people, has shown to have succeeded in reducing its municipal waste generation by more than 30% over the last 3 years. The findings suggest that the impacts of the national mandate can be achieved if the LGUs have the high level of political commitment, development of effective local strategies in collaborative manner, partnership building with other stakeholders, capacity development, adequate financing, and incentives, and in the close monitoring and evaluation of performance. For the question number 2, what are the priorities of RA 9003? Secretary Simatu's main priority is to improve the quality of our environment, particularly our air, water, and addresses solid waste problems. Thus, the DNR will be implementing environmental protection programs and projects for solid waste management. Our priority activities are the following. The first one, closure of dump site. And second one, establishment of material recovery facilities or MRFS. The Philippines has endeavored to improve its management of solid waste through the passage of RA or the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act that provides for a systematic, comprehensive, and ecological waste management program to ensure the protection of public health and the environment. It mandates the Bureau to provide Secretariat support to the National Waste Management Commission in the implementation of the solid waste management plans and prescribe policies to achieve the objectives of the National Ecology Center that is in charge of information dissemination, consultation, education, and training of various local government units of the ecological waste management. And for question number 3, what is the importance of RA 9003? Having a proper waste management can result in the availability of valuable materials to reuse. This can save money while potentially creating new jobs and business opportunities. Reducing, reusing, and recycling are your waste is important for the environment, but it can also help but it can also be profitable, I should say. It helps in minimizing the extraction of resources along with reducing pollution and energy consumption, which is associated with manufacturing new materials. One of the most significant benefits of waste management is the protection of the environment and the health of the population. Reduces production costs and incredible benefit of waste overall production costs in the long run. Recycling helps to conserve natural resources such as glass, plastic, paper, and oil. Reusing these materials will place less strain on our natural resources and lower the cost of productions. And for the remaining questions, allow my group mates to answer those questions.
So hello everyone. So why do we need to know this Republic Act 903? So this Republic Act 903, otherwise known as the Ecological Solid Waste Management Act of 2000, it provides the necessary policy frameworks, institutional mechanisms, and mandate to the local government rights or the LGUs to achieve 25% waste, I should say, the reduction through establishing an integrated solid waste management plans. So the next is, why is waste management important in our school? So embedding the promotion of recycling and responsible waste management into school curriculums will ensure that all pupils are exposed to the topic and provides them with a way of exploring their personal response. So the next is, why is it important? One, aware of practices of solid waste management in our school. So awareness of solid waste management will create change on how people look at the garbage, and it instills a culture of responsible waste management among students while helping schools reduce their waste. Its recycling saves landfill space and also rescues the resources that were used to make another new product. So that's all.
How can we manage waste at school? Separating, reducing, reusing, recycling, and composting are the good options for managing school waste. Boards need to find ways to get rid of school waste. How do you dispose of waste eco-friendly? There are many ways on how to dispose waste. First, practice recycling. Each day that we let go by without recycling, we miss out on innumerable amount of waste that we can otherwise be reshaped into essential products, materials such as plastics, glass, paper, and aluminum that can be recycled and reused over and over again are very valuable. Second, consider composting. Perhaps the oldest and the most efficient ways to manage waste. Composting is very helpful in limiting the negative effect on our environment. We recommended that we use the waste generated from your kitchen, allows it to compost in compost pile, and use the newly formed compost to provide nourishment to your backyard or garden. How does waste manage help the environment? Proper waste removal helps improve air and water quality as well as reduce greenhouse gas emission. It's help in minimizing the extraction of resources along with reducing pollution and energy consumption. which is associated with manufacturing new materials.